I want you to get yourself in the mindset that you're only going to accept a 5-star rating and review for your business. Okay, it's okay to think that way. You don't want to leave it to chance. And while you want to know how your business is doing, you want people to tell you that directly rather than tell the world. So here's how you're going to do that. What's up, everybody? Craig Lillard here. This is The Traffic Show, brought to you by Trafficality, where we talk about a number of different ways to send traffic to your business online. And today, we're talking about how you can get more 5-star ratings and reviews for your business. And I'm sure you already know how critical it is that you have as many 5-star Google ratings and reviews as possible. So why Google? Well, when people search for your product or your service, especially if you're a local business, the first thing that comes up are Google Places, Google Business Places. And right there, under the listings there, are the ratings and reviews for each of those businesses. So especially if you're in the top 3 or 4 businesses that show up there, having as many 5-star ratings and reviews as possible is very beneficial to you. But additionally, if you're not in the top 3 or 4 businesses ranked there, or however many Google wants to show, one of the ways you can work your way up is to have as many 5-star Google ratings and reviews as you possibly can. So I'm going to show you a number of ways today how to make sure you get as many of those 5-star ratings and reviews. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you access to a quick tutorial that will show you how you can create a custom link that when somebody clicks that link, it brings them to a review page for your business that's already pre-filled with 5 stars. So you remove the friction and you make it even easier for somebody to not even have to think about what they're going to give you. You've already told them 5 stars is your option. So I'm going to show you that, so don't miss that at the end of this video. So what are 5 ways that you can ensure that you only get 5-star ratings and reviews for your business? So let's move on to number 1 here. Number 1 is to only settle for 5 stars. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, I want you to get yourself in the mindset that you're only going to accept a 5-star rating and review for your business. Okay, it's okay to think that way. You don't want to leave it to chance. And while you want to know how your business is doing, you want people to tell you that directly rather than tell the world. So here's how you're going to do that. Whenever you communicate with a client or a customer, you're always going to talk about them giving you a 5-star review. And the way I handle it is I simply say this: I would love to have a 5-star review from you. However, if you're not able to give me a 5-star review, will you do me the favor of, instead of posting your review online, coming to me personally and letting me know what I could have or should have done differently so that I can make it right, with the goal being to resolve whatever issue it was that kept them from giving you a 5-star review in the first place. So always be focused on getting only a 5-star review from your clients and communicating with them and letting them know that that is your goal. And if you haven't reached that goal with them, that instead of posting something subpar online, that they'll talk to you about it first. Okay, number 2, prepare for the ask. So what do I mean by that? I mean, before you engage in business with your client, okay, let's just say you're a plumber, for example, and generally you bring a contract or a work order to your client and you say, here's the work that we're going to do. What I would recommend you do is put this into your standard work order and point it out to them and simply say, hey, our goal is to earn a 5-star review from you once the work is completed. If we provide you with 5-star service, would you be willing to provide us with a 5-star Google rating and review in return? And just simply ask them that question. Not letting them know that they absolutely have to do it, but would they be willing to do it? And by doing that, you kind of set up this expectation and let them know ahead of time that it's really important for you to get a 5-star rating from them, so that when you come to the ask later on, you're not coming out of the blue. They already know that you've already brought this up with them. So next up, ask wisely. So what do I mean by this? Well, we all have situations where we have clients or customers and things didn't go the way they planned. Maybe the job ran over time, or maybe there were some problems. So do you want to go to that person following the job knowing that there's a chance they're not going to give you a 5-star review and ask them for a review? Probably not, okay? Now, the reason for that is because if there were issues and you asked them for a 5-star review, the chances are they're not going to give you a 5-star review. So if unless you are very, very confident that that customer, that client is going to give you a 5-star review, I suggest you don't go asking for a review or a rating at all, at least not a public one. You might ask for a personal review, or for them to let you know how you could have done the job better. But in most cases, unless you go to them and you ask for a Google review, they're not going to write one unless they had a terrible experience. And then they're likely to write you a bad review. So I recommend don't ask for a Google rating or review unless you are quite confident they're going to be able to give you a 5-star rating or review. Next up, make it simple. Make it as easy as possible. Now, the best time to ask for this rating or review is right when you're done with the job, okay? Don't wait until a month later or a couple months later, even weeks later. Ideally, show up to their house and say, or wherever the place of business is, and say, hey, when we started this, we mentioned that we would love a 5-star review from you. Do you feel like we did a 5-star job? And if they say yes, would you take a couple moments right now just to give us a 5-star review? Take out your iPad and have them sign in and have them give you that 5-star review. Or if you're going to send them an email asking for that 5-star rating or review, make sure you have the link and the email, sending them straight to the spot so that they can log in and give you that 5-star rating or review. And finally, follow up at least 3 times. Now again, you don't want to bother somebody that you're not confident will give you a 5-star review. But if you are confident, I recommend you follow up at least 3 times with them, because often the 3rd time is the charm. So have your email automation system send them at least 3 emails. Gently say, hey, just one more final reminder, or we already contacted you about this. No pressure. But I encourage you to let them know how important it is to you. Be transparent. Say this is very beneficial for our business. You might say, we know it's kind of annoying, but if it wasn't so important to us, we wouldn't be asking you. So I highly recommend that type of language because it helps them to understand how you're looking at the situation, just how important it is to you. So I've put together a really quick tutorial for you that will show you exactly how you can create a custom link to give to your customers, as long as you have a Google Business or Google Places account set up, so that when they click that link, it will take them straight to your review page, and it will pre-fill that 5-star, those 5-star images to eliminate the guesswork on how they're going to rate or review you. To get that tutorial so you can get your custom link, just click the link below. It'll take you to our webpage. We'll send that tutorial to you via email, and you'll be all set. Thank you for watching, everybody. So appreciate it. My name is Craig Lillard. This is The Traffic Show, brought to you by Trafficality, and we'll talk to you soon.